वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 18, chapter entitled Lord Balarama Slays the Demon Pralamba. Text 18 and 19. 18 has no purport, so I will just read the text. 19 will chant together. Text 18. Tang vidvan api dasharho bhagavan sarvadarshanaha Anvamodata tatsakyam badang tasya vichintayan. Translation. Since the Supreme Lord Krishna, who had appeared in the Dasharha dynasty, sees everything, he understood who the demon was. Still, the Lord pretended to accept the demon as a friend, while at the same time seriously considering how to kill him. Text 19, please repeat after me. Tatra upahuya gopalan Krishna praha viharavit he gopaha viharishyamah dvandvi bhuya yatha yatham. Translation and we'll chant the words together. Tatropahuya gopalan Tatropahuya gopalan Krishna praha viharavit Krishna praha viharavit He gopa viharishyamo He gopa viharishyamo Dvandvi bhuya yatayatam Dvandvi bhuya yatayatam Tatropahuya gopalan Krishna praha viharavit He gopa viharishyamo Dvandvi bhuya yatayatam Tatropahuya gopalan Krishna praha viharavit He gopa viharishyamo Dvandvi bhuya yathayatam. Mataji's? Please repeat after me. Tatra, thereupon, upahuya, calling, Gopalan, the cowherd boys, Krishna, Lord Krishna, Praha, spoke, Viharavit, the knower of all sports and games, He Gopaha, Gopaha, O cowherd boys, Viharishyamaha, let us play, Dvandvi Bhuya, dividing into two groups, Yatha Yatham, suitably. Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Translation: Krishna, who knows all sports and games, then called together the cowherd boys and spoke as follows. Hey cowherd boys, let's play now. We will divide ourselves into two even teams. Purport: the word Yatha Yatham means that Krishna naturally wanted the two teams to be evenly matched so that there would be a good game. In addition to the pleasure of sporting, the purpose of the game was to kill the demon Pralamba. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swamin Niti Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Once again the verse Tatropa Huya Gopalan Krishna Praha Viharavit He Gopa Viharishyamo Dvandvi Bhuya Yathayatham. Krishna, who knows all sports and games, then called together the cowherd boys and spoke as follows. Hey cowherd boys, let's play now. We will divide ourselves into two even teams. Viharavit. Hare Krishna. So here we are continuing to see how Lord Brahma is going to slay the demon Pralamba. Sorry? Balaram is going to, that's what I mentioned, I think. Now we are going to see how Balaram slayed the demon Pralamba. So, till now the descriptions were about how the cowherd boys and Krishna, they came for the playing day, how it was a summer season, but still there is spring within. This is the amazing aspect when Bhagavan is there. When Bhagavan is there, everything is auspicious. How the verse goes? Mangalam Mangalanam. But of the first line I am not getting. Do you remember? Okay. I am not getting the verse. First line, something else comes. Anyway, so the main concept, at least that I remembered. That's good. Mangalam Mangalanam. So whenever Lord is there, Lord's holy name is there, everything is auspicious. So therefore, whatever the situation may be, Bhagavan makes it very auspicious. That's what we are seeing throughout the 10th canto, which is described as the lotus face of Lord Krishna. When somebody reads the pastime of Lord Krishna in this 10th canto, every chapter we are going through that Krishna is with his cowherd friends and boys daily facing some problem. Like in our daily day, in our daily life, Krishna says in Gita that in material world every day there is problem. Dukkalayam ashashvatam. Dukkalayam, why it is suffering? Because this place is full of problems, full of dangers. Kunta, full of anxiety. So, therefore what happens? This place, daily there is problem. New problem. Or to say, as Prabhupada mentions, old wine in new glass. So, same old problem, but in different way. So, now last 2-3 days we are seeing the Indo-Pak war. India-Pakistan. So war is also same, and war is also same, and the outcome is also same. What is the outcome? Whenever India-Pakistan war comes, they announce, we will stop playing cricket match between two countries. So same thing they announced, we will no more play cricket match. So problem is also same, the solution is also same. So in this material world, we see daily there are problems, difficulties. That is what Krishna is saying. So therefore, you come to the place where I am residing, that place is full of happiness. You come to Vrindavan, then you can be eternally happy. This is what Krishna advocating in Bhagavad Gita. And Prabhupada says Bhagavad Gita is school study, and Bhagavatam is like college study, means more higher knowledge is revealed. And when we come to Bhagavatam, we are seeing in Vrindavan also daily there are problems only. Daily Krishna is facing problem. Daily there are some demons. Daily there are some struggles. Just a previous chapter we were seeing how Kaliya made the entire lake poison, and what to speak of drinking water from that lake. Even no any living entity could fly above that lake. So that much difficulty was there. And after that difficulty, when everyone thought, okay, now everything is sorted out, let us go back home, they are returning back, and suddenly there is some forest fire. Now next day we are seeing, not immediately next day, and then in the next chapter we are seeing Krishna and cowherd boys, they are thinking, so it's so hot summer, let's play and let us try to forget this summer season. Let us go and enjoy, let us play. When they go for playing, and suddenly there is this demon Pralamba comes. If you see the description of demon Pralamba, in many places it is mentioned, he is one of the strongest demoniac friends Kamsa had. So therefore, in the beginning of the 10th canto itself, when the description of Kamsa was given, why Kamsa was making all those atrocities, which nobody expected. He was annoying his own family members, father, his grandfathers, and relatives, own sister, because he had all the demoniac friends, and especially Pralamba's name is mentioned as the first. Even in this chapter, we will see in one place the term something, I forgot the term, which would mean that Pralamba is the strongest demon, something like that. One term will come. In few verses, we will see that. So now, then here comes Pralambasura to give trouble to Krishna. But the difference between the material world, the troubles in the material world and trouble in the spiritual world is just the same word what we saw in the beginning of the class, Mangalam Mangale Bhubi. So even if that looks inauspicious, Krishna immediately turns it into very auspicious moment. Imagine when, this is the verse, right? Can I get the tab? Imagine the situation. In the translation, it is there that, I will first say about the 18th verse. So 18th verse translation go like this. Since the Supreme Lord Krishna, who appeared in the Dasharha dynasty, sees everything. We know Lord knows everything. So what happened? He immediately understood who the demon was. In yesterday's verse, the end of the purport, Prabhupada's disciples, they explain the scene that according to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, the demon Pralamba disguised himself as a particular cowherd boy who on that day had remained at home with duties to perform. So on this specific day, one of the cowherd boy did not come. He had household, some work, so he did not come. So what Pralambasura did, he took the form of that boy and he joined this party. And nobody else knew about that. And what happened in this today's verse, we see, because Krishna is the Supreme Lord, he knows everything, so he immediately understood who the demon was. So now Krishna only knows that he is the demon disguised in the cowherd boy form. But amazing thing, what Krishna does next in this second verse we saw, Krishna, who knows all sports and games, then called together the cowherd boys and spoke all as follows. So after knowing, Krishna knew that this is a demon disguised in a cowherd boy form. So then what Krishna did, he called all the cowherd boys for a meeting. What was the meeting? Hey, see, there is one boy. He is not our friend. He is cheating in disguise. So we have to be very careful. This is a demon. We know till now how many people tried to come to kill us or do some harm to us. We have to be very secretly, we have to plan some mission. Operation Sindur. So we have to plan something. See, he came to attack us. When we don't know, that time he has come to attack. So is that what was the meeting? No. What Krishna is saying, hey cowherd boys, let's play now. For me, this is enough for the demon to tackle. No need big planning. No need big arrangements. How I am going to kill him. What weapons I should use. What intelligence I should have. Nothing matters to Krishna. So therefore here Shukadeva Goswami, when he is speaking about Krishna, the word what he is using is Tatropahuya Gopalan Krishna Praha Viharavit. Viharavit means the knower of all sports and games. In previous verse we saw the name Krishna who sees everything was given. Omniscient, Sarva Darshanaha. Now we generally, when we speak about Bhagavan, we say that he is all powerful, all omniscient, Halla, he knows everything. Like that the names generally we see. But here, one of the name of Krishna is one who knows all types of games, knower of all sports and games. So Krishna, being the knower of all sports and games, he thought, just this playing is enough for me. Krishna even did not need anybody's help or suggestion. So such is Krishna's intelligence. We know in just 2-3 days, Narasimha Chaturthasi is coming. How intelligently Lord executed the killing of Hiranyakashipu. Nobody could imagine when Brahma directly couldn't give the boom, and Hiranyakashipu very intelligently he thought, and then he took the same boon in an indirect way. Then Hiranyakashipu thought, okay, I am protected in all the manners. Nobody can harm me. And all the demigods were also thinking, gone, everything is gone. He is torturing us and eternally we are going to get tortured. But Lord, Viharavit, simply by playing with his nails, that was enough for the Lord to kill Hiranyakashipu. That is Lord's intelligence. So here same thing Lord is doing. He is calling all the boys, okay, come, let us divide ourselves into 2 even teams. And in the purport from Acharya's commentaries, the disciples of Prabhupada, they are explaining, the word yatha yatam means Krishna naturally wanted 2 teams to be evenly matched so that there would be a game. See, Krishna's point was, now this game, Krishna asking all the boys to come and play the game is not only to kill the demon. He wants to play actually. And this demon has come in between. So Krishna is saying, because of you, I am not going to change my plan. I don't want to change the interest of my friends. I want to please them. I want to be with them. In the meantime, I will just, you are thinking you are so intelligent. See, Pralambasura, in that yesterday's purport when I was reading, see, Pralambasura knew, he was planning that exactly on that day he was noticing which cowherd boy is not coming so that he can take that form, and then if he comes in that form nobody will be able to identify him. So all that planning Pralambasura was doing, and unfortunately he did not know that Krishna only gave him that intelligence to plan. And now also when Krishna said that, okay, let us divide it into 2 teams, I will just continue with the next verse also, 18:20. Tatra chakru parivridhau gopa rama janardanau Krishna sanghatinah kechid asan ramasya chapare. The cowherd boys chose Krishna and Balarama as the leaders of the 2 parties. So now as per Krishna's order, all the cowherd boys split into 2 teams. One team heading Krishna as leader, another team heading Balarama as leader. Some of the boys were on Krishna's side and others joined Balaram. Okay, now 18:21. Acherur vividah krida vahya vahaka lakshanaha yatra rohanti jetaro vahanti cha parajitaha. The boys played various games involving carriers and passengers. In these games, the winners would climb up on the back of the losers who would have to carry them. So this was the plan. Generally, Krishna and these cowherd boys, they used to play all varieties of games. And on this occasion, they decide, let us play the games involving carriers and passengers. Like somebody is like a passenger and another boys, they have to carry him. And in the next verse, Shukadeva Goswami further explains, not Shukadeva Goswami, Srila Sanatana Goswami in the purport, in Vishnu Purana, he gives a quote that our disciples of Prabhupada and Acharyas also they mention. Srila Sanatana Goswami quotes the following relevant verse from Vishnu Purana. What is that? Harina Kridanam Nama Bala Kridanakam Tataha Prakridata Hite Sarve Dvaudvau Yugapad Utpatan. They then played the childhood game known as Harina Kridanam. Just in the translation we saw the game was carriers and passengers. But Sanatana Goswami gives more detail. So he's saying Harina Kridanam, that was the name of the game in which each boy paired off with an opponent. So now Krishna split into two teams. Game is like one boy from this team should come forward and another boy from the another team, he should come forward. And then what they will do, they will each boy paired off with an opponent and all the boys simultaneously attacked their respective rivals. So one boy comes forward and then they do the game. Attack the rivals means not fighting with weapons. This Harina Kridam, for this word, Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur and Srila Rupa Goswami, who has given the commentaries for Bhagavatam, both of them gives little different description. What is Harina Kridana means? Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says Harina Kridana means leaping frog, that game. No. In school, I remember when I was small boy, when this annual exam is about to come, before that they will have the sports day. All kinds of games will be there. Lemon in the spoon. You have to hold spoon and keep lemon. Everybody should walk together and then lemon should not fall down. Similarly, leaping of frog. This game is also, I remember. You have to sit in a position like a frog and you have to leap and you have to reach some destination. Here we will see they had a destination of a tree. So till that tree, they have to leap and then they have to go and reach the destination. So this is the Harina Kridanam game. That's what Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur describes. But Rupa Goswami says, the Jiva Goswami says in Laghu Vaishnava Toshani, he says that Harina Kridana means hide and seek. So one team will go and hide, another team they should find the boys. So from this we can understand whatever games we are playing now, everything that is also coming from Krishna. Therefore, Vihara with that name Shukadeva Goswami has given. Krishna knows all kinds of games, including virtual reality, whatever we are playing. No need of virtual reality in those with Krishna, because why people are playing virtual reality? Because you don't have any friends. You don't have anybody to share your love with. Therefore, you are having that camera and then in that imagination world you are seeing people are there. Just recently I was seeing one ad, maybe many times regarding virtual reality I would have seen many advertisements, but this advertisement caught my attention because of this old habit for cricket. So father is bringing a son is crying for bat. Appa, I want bat, please purchase me. Many months he is crying. So one day his father is saying, I have purchased you a bat, and he has wrapped nicely in a gift cover. So son is very happily opening, because in cricket bats there are so many brands, MRF, GM, like that, many brands are there, famous brands. So he's expecting what brand it is going to be. He opens and it's a plastic bat. And he starts crying, oh, what is this bat? Why you purchased me such a cheap bat? Then father is explaining, no. This is virtual reality bat. Wait. And father gives him what you call, kind of, to wear in, how you say, mask with camera kind of. So you have to wear that and switch on your TV, connect from your mobile phone. You have to install one game through Play Store, connect that to your TV, wear this and then see that TV. Then the boy feels like he is on the, either Chepak Stadium or Chinnasamy Stadium, and world-class bowlers are bowling to him, and real audience are sitting. Just simply by waving his bat here, he is seeing that actually he is hitting a six. So then immediately the boys become so happy. He's jumping out of joy. And the same boy who was crying few seconds back, now he's hugging his father. So that's what the ad was. So now people are going for it. And there are so many memes and trolls. Previous in 90K kids summer season means, Amma, I'm going out to play. I will come back by afternoon. And 2K kids summer season means, Amma, I'm going inside room. I will come back for dinner. So then they are sitting inside the room. They don't have any friends. They don't have anybody to share their love. They are alone. But here we see Krishna's all games, everything is with his friends. Nothing is alone. That is spiritual world. Krishna deals with everyone individually. Whatever is your desire. Here we are seeing the desire of demon Pralamba is to kill Balaram, not to kill Krishna. We know all the demons Kamsa sent was to kill Krishna. But when Pralambasura came, his intention was not to kill Krishna, rather to kill Balaram. Because Pralamba, after witnessing all the previous pastimes, he know the power of Krishna. He was thinking Balaram is not that much powerful. So therefore, Krishna, we saw in the beginning, when Krishna only gave Pralambasura intelligence to take the form of that cowherd boy. Now similarly, Krishna gave Pralambasura the desire that when Krishna said, I'm going to split it into two teams, Pralamba in his heart is desiring, please, I should join Krishna's team. Then only after that I can attack Balaram. So Krishna is fulfilling that desire also. Pralamba is in the team of Krishna. And then this Harina Kridanam is happening. And then, anyway, I don't want to go to the further verses. So, Harina Kridanam game they are playing, and Pralamba is so happy. Now I am into Krishna's team. Now we will see Krishna fulfilling the next desire of Pralamba also. What was that desire? Please, Krishna, your team should lose the game. And then only we will be able to carry the opposition. So, please arrange me in such a way that I carry Balaram. So, and then we will see everything is unfolding. And unfortunately, Pralamba's last desire of killing Balaram, that will not unfold. That is foolishness. So, this is the amazingness of Krishna. He knows the heart of everyone. Even if you are a devotee or you are a demon, Krishna knows everybody's heart. What we desire, what we are hankering for. And many times we can see Krishna fulfilling those also. And here one can ask questions. Okay, Krishna knew that Pralamba's intention were this, that Pralamba wanted to take a form of that cowherd boy. Pralamba wanted to attack Balaram. Therefore, Pralamba wanted to join Krishna's team. Krishna, knowing all this, why he didn't stop at the first place itself? Why did he allow everything? Why did he fulfill the desires of Pralamba and at last stopping? And allowing all these things to happen. Several times people ask these questions. Why bad intentions? When somebody is having bad intentions, when somebody is having bad nature, or to put in a clear sentence, why bad things happen to good people and bad people are enjoying their life? My neighbor, he is the worst person I have seen in my life. He cheats. He squanders everybody's property. He lies. Whole life, that is what he is doing. But he is living happily. And see my condition. I am very truthful to my family. I don't cheat in my business and I am suffering. I am devoted to Krishna also and I am suffering. Why this is happening? Apparently, it may look like, as we are seeing here, Krishna is assisting Pralamba, is fulfilling his desire. Similarly, apparently it may be visible that Bhagavan is sanctioning many of the activities of bad people. But the outcome is different. That is what we have to see through Shastras. Not the immediate effect. We have to see the final effect, what is going to happen. Recently, I was going through one of the purports of Srimad Bhagavatam. There Prabhupada very interestingly, in 4th canto, if I am not wrong, Prabhupada is very interestingly, he is narrating one one incident to explain. He is saying that the leader of the family, the father or husband, he is doing all the cheatings in his business, with his friends, everything. He is looting money, he is bringing home that money, he is doing all the sinful activities. But with that money, when his family people, how they are going to lead their life? With that money only, with the money which is looted, which is not gained in a proper manner. So when the family members use that money to lead their life, they will also incur sinful reaction because of that, even unknowingly. See, when we see, these bad people are enjoying so much in their life, we are thinking in this perspective, but Shastras are telling differently. Apparently, it may look like those bad people, even after cheating, they are enjoying here, but actually what is going to happen in future is not only that person who cheated is going to suffer, even those family members, even unknowingly, if they are using that money in their life, they will also go to hell. Prabhupada directly mentions in that purport. But only difference is, because they have unknowingly used that money, their suffering will be less. But they will also go to hell. So the point is, judgment is clear in Krishna's court. If you are wrong, you will get the judgment. Apparently it may not be visible now. And if you are truthful, if you are sincere, Krishna, knowing that desire also, he will help you in reaching that. So not only in Pralamba's case or others' case, even in our case, if our heart, Krishna will know what is there in our heart. Acharyas have given whichever demon Krishna has killed, they represent some bad quality. So how Krishna is removing that bad quality is explained. So Pralambasura, if you see, a few descriptions are given, out of which one is sticking with impersonalism. So therefore, when Balarama, who is the Adi Guru, he kills Pralamba, means spiritual master, when you surrender to him, he kills the impersonal concept. This is one explanation is given. Another explanation is, Pralambasura, he was pretending. Here we see Pralambasura, how he was pretending. He is pretending himself to be a very good cowherd boy, very good friend of Krishna. That means keeping inside something else and showing outside something else. Acharyas are pinpointing it to be it for lusty desires. So we, those who are practicing Krishna consciousness, be a sadhaka, means be a neophyte or little advanced, or whichever level we may be, in our heart, inside, if we have completely different desires, and externally, outwardly we may speak so many things, we may dress in saffron clad or whatever, but Krishna will know. And even our authorities and our God brothers, those who are with us, they will also know simply by seeing our activities. Because if you are not sincere, it will be visible. It will be seen. You cannot hide. Face is the index of the mind. So if you are not serious, then you will not get interest in hearing Bhagavatam class. You will not get interest in jumping and dancing in Kirtan. You will not get interest in doing some service. From all these things it will be seen. Outwardly we may put very nice tilak, we may speak very nicely, but from the actions it will be visible. And if you are so intelligent enough to hide that from your actions also, still you cannot hide it from Krishna. Or in other words, you cannot even hide it from your spiritual master. He will know it. Spiritual master knows everything. Simply for some reason, to give you a chance, he may not directly, immediately pinpoint that anartha on you. He may give you some time, expecting that, okay, he will rectify himself, he will correct himself. Let me engage him in this way, that way he will try to engage you. He will give you chances. But we, being very foolish, we start thinking, oh, not only I cheated my temple commander, I cheated my temple president, now I am able to cheat my spiritual master also. But unfortunately, we will be cheating ourselves like Pralamba. Every step Pralamba was thinking, okay, now I have cheated. Now I am achieving my goal little closer. Now I am achieving further closer. But at the end, for Balaram, fist was enough. So that's what we should not take this opportunity very lightly. So daily by reading this amazing descriptions from the Bhagavatam, not only the 10th canto is topmost for sure. In all other cantos also we see Srila Prabhupada, how deep instructions he has given in his purport. From very small things, Prabhupada will take it into very deep discussions in the purport, and then very amazing instructions he has given us. So daily reading Srimad Bhagavatam just for 10 minutes also, not only for 10 minutes, minimum 10 minutes. Just like not maximum is 16 rounds, minimum 16 rounds. Guru Maharaj is very serious about that. Whenever he is giving initiation, when he asks the 4 regulative principles, when somebody says 4 regulative principles and chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna, then Maharaj will clearly tell them minimum 16 rounds. Because nobody is going to stop you even if you do 64 rounds or 128 rounds. But we should have the desire to chant more, to serve more, to become sincere more. Then Krishna will fulfill those desires also. Krishna is eager for us also to come. He is not coming for killing these demons, as we saw in this verse. Even after knowing that here is a demon, still what Krishna wanted, in the purport there was the line, Krishna naturally wanted the 2 teams to be evenly matched so that there would be a good game. In addition to that pleasure of sporting, the purpose of game was to kill Pralamba also. In addition, that was supplementary. That was not the main chapter. Main chapter is enjoyment, pleasure. That is what Krishna gives to everyone, and that is what we are hankering also for. So, I don't know, just these are the few thoughts which I could collect within the last 10 minutes when I got the information I have to give class. So, any question, comments, corrections? He's expert in everything. So amazing. This is natural tendency, right? When you see some exceptional quality in somebody, you get attracted to him. When somebody plays some instrument, mridanga exceptionally, then you like. When somebody sings nicely, automatically you get attraction for them. When somebody, in whichever field it may be, in your office also, when somebody very intelligently plans something, then immediately you get attracted. But unfortunately, because people, they don't hear about Krishna, therefore they are not getting attracted to him. Same these exceptional qualities, when they show in film, in cinema, we get attracted to those movie stars, to some fictional character. When we say Krishna lifted Govardhan hill, people, they don't believe, they don't want to get attracted. But when you say that some Batman or Superman, Spider-Man carrying something from one place to another place, people get attracted. That's the unfortunate situation. But from this we can understand that that desire, that as Prabhupada several times mentioned, that only that object is wrong. That to whom we are showing our love, to whom we are showing our attention, it is to sense objects, no, to materialistic persons, no. but just we have to change that same intentions toward Krishna. But that will be possible only when we continuously hear. As Chaitanya was just mentioning, I saw in that yesterday's purport, having described how Krishna and Balaram acted just like ordinary boys, Shukadeva Goswami will now reveal one of the Lord's transcendental pastimes that is beyond the range of human activity. One of the Lord's pastimes, because each and every Lord's pastime is like that. Just before we saw forest fire, when it happened, how Krishna cleared it off. No fire service, no water from that Kaliya lake, simply by opening his mouth. So now those who have read that, they will know, okay, whenever forest fire came, Krishna swallowed it and he switched off the fire. But no, Krishna's power is furthermore, Angani asya sakalendriya vrittimanti. Same thing he can do with any other organ, means with his any other parts also. So therefore, when next time forest fire happens, simply by blinking of his eye, he switched off the forest fire. That time he did not even open his mouth. First time, the mouth which was closed, he had to open. The second time, the eye which was opened, he just simply by closing, simply by blinking, he switched off the forest fire. So who will not get attracted? Unfortunately, people, they think these all are mythology. These all are just story. But why Vyasadeva, he had to spend his whole life writing, all these, Vedic, means to give us all these Vedic scriptures and then commentary for this Bhagavatam in Sanskrit language. It's amazing. Anyway, Prabhupada has given us this opportunity. After the age of 60, he spent his life to save the conditioned souls. So we don't know how long we will be here, but at least if we can be 0.000000000 infinite zero and at the end 1%, if we can be that much, be an instrument in Prabhupada's mission, that would be the greatest achievement. And then our life is successful. Hare Krishna. Anything else? So question is, when the head of the family, he is committing mistake, the family members actually, they don't know it, and then why they are involved in that suffering, why they are undergoing punishment. We see in Mrigari's family also, Mrigari was committing the offense. So the point is, which I was mentioning, maybe if I could search in Veda base exactly that purport, we could see. So, because that enjoyment, what that family is undergoing, which they are enjoying, that property is tainted with sin. So, therefore, Prabhupada is saying, this is the law. When I was reading about law of karma, how subtly it is reacting, that time I was undergoing that purport. So, Prabhupada is saying, so karma will, they have to suffer for that sinful reaction. Therefore, Prabhupada directly mentions they will also go to hell. But the main punishment will be there for the head of the family only. These people, they will not undergo that punishment. But because they have enjoyed their life using this property, and because they may be innocent in the way that they did not know how this money came to them, so therefore they are not punished like the head of the family, but they will also go to hell. So this is how this material world works. So subtle way. And we know if they are going to suffer in such a way, in this manner, for sure, there is some connectivity in their previous lives where they have done some other sinful reaction. Therefore, they are placed in this situation. When somebody is put into a particular situation, it is not that by chance they are put into this situation. No, nothing is by chance. So very subtle way, like last week one college boy, he was asking me a question, Prabhu, in my relative family, 10 months old baby passed away. What sin did that baby do? Okay, In 10 months' time, that baby might have not done any sinful activity, but in previous life, you don't know about that. And in further lives, what to even speak of 10 months baby? There are many child within the womb, they are getting aborted, they are getting killed. So then what kind of sinful activity they did? Yes, they have done a very big sinful activity of killing another jiva in a similar way. So therefore, by the laws of nature, Krishna has arranged a situation that this jiva also put into the womb and suffers the similar pain. So nothing happens out of like by chance. So why these family people are put into such a family? There is for that also there is a reason behind it. But because now they are not intentionally committing more sinful actions, so they are not punished in such a way that the head of the family is punished. And now one may think, okay, now how to sort out all these complications, that now I am doing something, whether this is because of the reaction of my previous sinful activity, or now what I am doing, will it be the cause of my future situation? How to understand my position? No need to undergo all these complications. Simply engage in devotional life. All your karma is gone. Simply by clapping. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he explains, we all know so many times we see Chittari Prabhu and other devotees, they push, hey, you are in Kirtan, you are singing, clap your hands. Why you are not clapping? Clap. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, simply by clapping the hands, all the sinful reactions are flying away. Like how the birds in the tree, when they hear the clap sound, they fly away from the tree. Similarly, sinful reactions are flying away. And Prabhupada is saying amazingly another thing, that when we are clapping, all the lines in our hands are changing. We go to astrologer to show, can you see my chart? He sees. So what we should do after seeing the astrologer, for next year seriously engage in devotional life, clap your hands nicely in Kirtan, then go and show to him, then he may get surprised. Oh, all the lines are changed. Did you do some plastic surgery? No. I did Krishna Bhakti surgery. So that will change everything. So no need to think about our past, present, what happened, why this is going on. So we should be serious about our future. Then we all don't know how many lifetimes we are here, rotting in this material world, doing all the abominable things. And Maya is so strong, giving us hope after hope, that without Krishna you can't be happy here. Or by taking the position of Krishna, you can be happy here. No, not possible. So that's the point. So they also suffer because they are enjoying that money which is earned by that sinful action. They will also face the reaction, but it is not so serious like the head of the family. Any other point? Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Amazing point. Amazing. Same relation. So now here Nandasutta Prabhu was asking, the family head is earning that money sinful way, what the family members has to do. But Krishna's Prabhu mentioned that Prabhupada several times warned devotees, especially brahmacharis, those who are going out and collecting donations for temple, if they don't give it directly to Krishna, if they are using something from that, then they have to suffer heavy reactions for that. So now we may say, what relation brahmachari has with that family head? He is not even their family members. So that is not the point. You are using that hard-earned money in a sinful way. So that money you are using for your personal enjoyment. So you have to suffer. So therefore we have to be very careful Several times we see even in book distribution when devotees they collect, devotees they don't directly spend it. Several cases we can see. Once you collect that money, bring it first, give to temple, and then for your personal expenses from temple, money would be given. If you start directly using, then conditioned jivas mentality, that we can use for this, we can use for that, and then for personal uses, if we use temple money, it's a very heavy reaction will be there. Yeah, amazing point what Krishna's Prabhu mentioned. Anything else? Yeah. So when somebody is earning money in a sinful way and he is doing annadan, so what is happening? Sin. So therefore, if that is not Krishna prasadam, if that is not given to Krishna first, and then if you give to others, then they get benefited. So, from Bhagavad Gita, many times, therefore, we say that it's not only about being a vegetarian. Several times people think, oh, I'm a non-vegetarian, I'm a vegetarian, but still you are eating sin. So, unless it is offered to Krishna, Krishna makes it transcendental. Whenever some object or whatever it may be, when it comes into contact with Krishna, then only it becomes transcendental. Otherwise, it is still material. So they are going to suffer more. So therefore, we offer it to Krishna, and then. But actually, regarding Annadan, how it is explained is the person who who accumulated that money in a sinful way, he has all the sinful reaction, and when he is doing Annadan, he is sharing that sinful reactions to them. By that way, he is getting freed from that. They are getting the sinful reactions. They are sharing that sinful reactions. So therefore, when it is given as a Krishna prasadam, then everybody is benefited. So, but it does not mean that that person, he can go on earning money in a sinful way, and at the same time he can go on giving to temple. In one way it is not wrong till you finish temple. So, but that is not the way that you go on committing sinful activities and then yeah, but that was not for his self, not for the sense enjoyment. When we say mainly sinful activity, that is when you do for your pleasure. Kama and prema, difference. Atmendriya priti vancha tare bhali kama. When you do some activity when that person is earning that money for his sense enjoyment, so that I can live in a very palatable house, I can eat very palatable food, my family can dress very nicely, I can show off to everyone that I am leading a very good family, then that is kama. When you do it for the pleasure of Krishna, then that is prema, that is different. When you do it for Krishna. Sir, I'm not getting. No, when somebody is sponsoring for prasadam, then that means that person is engaging in devotional activity. So that is not sharing of sinful action. If that is the case, then then how sinful people they will get chance to engage in devotional service. And Krishna is accepting that. When such a sinful person comes with that sinful heart, when he is donating something to Krishna, when he is offering something to Krishna, Krishna is accepting that. Then why not the soul? So any point regarding that? If parents are doing some sinful activity, son has to take whether son has to take that. We see that it could be either physically or mentally also. When son is doing some sinful activities or suffering, when some for example some wrong thing he commits, and then we see parents, at least mentally they are getting that suffering. When he goes to jail, they are suffering. So certain places we see that suffering is always there. Therefore, he is put into that situation. When you said parents are doing some suffering, whether son has to take that reaction. I just remembered that Chanakya quote: "Rinakarta pratpita shatru, mata cha vyabicharini." For a son, father who is a debtor, he is a enemy. So why it is mentioned as enemy? Because he is undergoing suffering because of that father's activity. Mata cha vyabicharini, when the mother is, she is not chaste, because of being born in that family or being in that situation, he is undergoing suffering. Therefore, for him, she is enemy. So I don't just remember that purport, because Prabhupada clearly mentions in that purport, entire family goes to hell. So from that point of view I was mentioning. So everybody is undergoing. Therefore, because of his previous reaction also, therefore he was exactly placed, this jiva on this particular moment, he has to be here, therefore he is placed in that situation. But as you said, there could be many subtleties. Offering. Karma kanda. Elevated, benefited. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So we were discussing till now about the sinful person donating. So what is happening to the receiver's end? But Krishna's Prabhu is pinpointing that the person who accumulated money in that sinful way, but still at least he's having the desire that, okay, I should do some donation, I should do some charity. This will do a lot benefit for him. It may take long time, but it will. Pious karma activity is engaging in. So it is beneficial for him, because how many people we see, they want to, after earning hard earned money, they think that I only hardly earned, I put all my effort, so I should enjoy. Why should I give to others? Why should I give to this temple? All these brahmacharis, they are simply sitting there. Why should I give them? Exactly. Now, exactly, we may not be able to tell this happened just because of this. So, that's a intricacy we were discussing also, that how karma works. Sorry. What should be the question? Uh-huh. Okay. 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 Krishna will know that. So, in what level we should be, that we should decide and we desire for and we act, but Krishna will know that in what level we are. Okay. 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 Sure. No, I can understand. I think everybody heard the comments. So I can understand your point that in whatever level somebody is coming to practice Krishna consciousness, we should accept them in the state and then allow them to come up. That's for sure. But if you see, Rupa Goswami has given 64, but out of which 5 very important devotional activities, out of which first thing is Sadhu Sangha. Why Sadhu Sangha is mentioned as the number one? Because when you come among devotees, when you be with them, then they only can actually see in what level you are and they can only help you in coming up. We ourselves cannot see our mistakes. That is our problem. Whenever we see mistakes of others, and then very nicely Rupa Goswami several times he mentions about this in many places. He says when we see others, we always don't see the best quality in them. We see always bad quality in them and then we compare. See, he has that bad quality, I am better than him. He is doing this, I am better than him. We always see in such a way, so always we think that I am advancing in devotional service. We can't see our own mistakes. So that only others can see. And if somebody is coming 10 years to temple and he is not steady in devotional life, then it is the duty of the sadhu sangha, those who are there, they have to strongly instruct him. Because he is coming only once in a week. All other 6 days in a week, Maya is strongly instructing them. So therefore, even after 10 years or 15 years, they are not. But if somebody, even after practicing for 15 years, if they still feel that, oh, sensitive, that you should not tell me to properly follow, if somebody instructs them, just do your 16 rounds properly, read daily, come to temple regularly, sit and hear Bhagavatam class, if for this correction, if they are sensitive, then what to do? That will be seen by their activity. If they are interested in doing service, that's what we were discussing. Face is the index of the mind. That will be seen. You cannot hide. You cannot hide that. If you are into it, if you are sincere, it cannot be hidden. Yeah, time up. We can discuss it. But sir, just anything to add regarding this? Okay. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। श्रील